Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. You can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now you already know time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that paper, stacking that cheese, that cheddar, and that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that understands that we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation. Yeah, we on our way to the top, well over 50,000 subscribers, and we on our way to 60K. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. You already know what time it is, man. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You know how I'm giving it up, and you absolutely know how I'm putting it down, all right? Now, do me a favor, my G's. Wipe off your feet before you step into the big house. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time you step foot in the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. Yeah, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. I mean, you in the right place. It ain't no coincidence. If the algorithm led you here, trust me, it ain't no coincidence. It ain't by mistake, my G. You in the right place. Big salute, all right? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know where you at. Now, listen, man. We going to have a real grown man conversation tonight, all right? I want y'all to open your ears, and I want you to close your mouth, and I don't want you to let this go over your head or under your bridge, but it's a conversation that has to be had. And you know what? Who better to do it? Who else better than to have this conversation than Grown Man Business TV? All right. Now, in my DM, I got a lot of people asking, GMB TV, what's your perspective on the situation that's going down with Bimmy? You know, Zip with the Drip, the whole confidential informant situation. I mean, what's your thought process on everything that's going down in these YouTube streets when it come to Bimmy? And you know what? The downloads have downloaded. All right. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain. You got to understand something. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in a rap. You know what I mean? It's always a message in a madness. And it's a lot of people talking about Bimmy right now. You know, Bimmy has been a confidential informant for the last 40 years, allegedly. You understand what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know, you got a lot of people saying that, you know, he been working with the feds. You got a lot of people saying they need more paperwork. They need more evidence. And I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, the real conversation is how the goalpost is always being moved. How one person is considered a rat, the next person, y'all got excuses. You understand? The real conversation is the underlying war that's about to take place in these YouTube streets. See, a lot of people want to talk about who's the rat, who's not the rat. What I really want to talk about is the war between these jail niggas and grown men. Oh yeah, y'all ain't know, y'all ain't been feeling the tension. Y'all ain't been hearing the sneak shots. Y'all ain't been hearing the jail niggas shooting shots at the grown men that been standing on Grown Man Business for all these years. Now, you need to know something, right? Zip with the Drip is a voice. He is a hell of a voice for them jail niggas. Grown Man Business TV, I'm the voice for the grown men that been standing on Grown Man Business. I'm the voice for the grown men that might have played in the streets, but yeah, we knew how to get out of that. Yeah, we knew how to get out of that. I'm the voice for the grown men that been going to work, that been going to school, that been providing for their family, that understood and realized a long time ago that the streets was a myth. It's nasty work. There's no honor amongst thieves. We figured that out, and we didn't end up going to prison for 30 years, 40 years, 20 years. All right? So big salute to Zip with the Drip. You got to know something, right? It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. And it's real easy to get up on this platform and go back and forth and have comedy hour and joke around and you know, bid with each other. But it's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother situation when we really got to have a grown man conversation. Yeah, it's a war about to take place in these YouTube streets. It's an absolute war between jail niggas and grown men that stand it on grown man business. And I'm gonna tell you something. You heard it here first. Grown Man Business TV, I'm the voice for the grown men. I'm the voice for the grown men that made a way in no way. All right. So one thing for sure, two things for certain. We gon' do what we do tonight. Big salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all already know. Before I get into this pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles, before we have this conversation, right? I gotta do some customizations to the chat. Yeah, the higher ups and the elites are always working overtime, especially over here on my channel. They always trying to muffle the message. They always trying to shadow ban the channel because they understand that I'm a threat to the establishment. Yeah, I'm an absolute threat to the establishment. And I let everybody know that, yeah, the revolution will be televised right here on YouTube. The revolution will absolutely be televised right here in these YouTube streets. So before I get into any message, before I talk to my people, I like to do some customizations to the chat, and we gonna do that. Big salute to everybody that's in the building. You know, hey, look, we about to have some fun. We gonna deliver this message, and we gonna really get in tune on what's going on. But these jail niggas, we gonna have a conversation. No, listen, it's no love lost. There is no beef. Y'all feel one type of way, I feel another type of way. Now it's called dialogue. You know, you got your point of view, I'ma have my point of view. Now as grown men, we can have dialogue. And where better else to do it than right here in these YouTube streets? Mikey B, I hope you listening, homie, cause you gonna be a part of this. Zip with the drip. You know, these YouTube jail niggas, salute to them. Salute to them. But it always sound good until a grown man walk into the room. You understand what I'm saying? When the puppies is talking, it's always gonna sound good until a big dog step into the room. And that's exactly what we about to do. Big salute to the chat. Let's have a conversation, man. And before we get, you know, deep into this, I want to say, listen, if you don't understand, close your mouth and open your ears. You know, you got to understand something. This is Grown Man Business TV. This ain't pre-K. This ain't first grade. All right? This ain't daycare, my G. I ain't here to hold your hand. It's what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You know, this ain't no beef with my fellow YouTubers. I got a lot of, listen, I want to be real honest, man. I got a lot of love for Zip with the Drip. I got a lot of love for Mikey B. I got a lot of love for, you know, my fellow YouTubers. Even DC Black. I don't know if he's in the chat. Salute to DC Black. We had a little back and forth, but you got to know something. This is content creating. This is all business. This is nothing personal. I love to see a dude make it home from prison, make it home from jail, and find a way for itself. Absolutely. Absolutely love that. You understand what I'm saying? So I want you to know, and I want you to understand that this ain't no declaration of war. Oh yeah, I'm war ready and I'm war tested. These YouTubers know I done went to war on YouTube with the best of y'all. And my channel is steady growing. So before y'all get offended or y'all start feeling some type of way, I want you to understand that this is not a declaration of war. Not on my end. You understand? But we gotta have the uncomfortable conversation. You know, we gonna talk about Bimmy, but that's the double cross. And I'm gonna show y'all exactly why Bimmy is the double cross. Never fall for the double cross. Always pay attention to the triple cross. The triple cross. Grown man business versus them jail niggas. Grown man business conversation is going to trump jail talk every time. Okay, so the triple cross is what's important. Don't fall for the double cross. Bimmy is the double cross, but we're going to have a conversation about Bimmy as well. All right, big salute to the chat. Let's do some customizations to this thing, man. Let's get ready. Hey, I want y'all to get ready for this, all right? Or it's going to be a powerful message, all right? It's going to be epic, my G. Okay, so you see that right there at the bottom of the chat. You know, before you get in here with your Twitter fingers, doing your Twittering with your Twitter fingers and all that, all in my chat with your Twitter fingers, commenting all with your Twitter fingers and all that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time we go live right here on the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. Oh, you tapped into the Realest. Oh yeah, you tapped into the Realest, all right? Now, let's give some context to this. You know, Bimmy has been exposed as being a confidential informant for the last 40 years. All right. And this information in this Supreme documentary got the YouTube streets on fire right now. I mean, let me tell you something. This shit is viral. Yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing going on in these YouTube streets other than people addressing this situation with Bimmy being exposed as a rat, as a confidential informant. But I want to say something, you know, Zip with the drip, he been saying this. He been telling y'all that Bimmy was a rat. He been telling y'all that he had the paperwork. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. I want to say this, you know, Zip with the drip, his word when he get to talking about certain things going on in New York City is credible. I gotta give Zip that. I gotta absolutely give Zip with the drip that credit. That his word when he get to talking about street politics in New York City, credible. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. And you know, Zip said the word is, it's always been said that Bimmy has been a rat. So, you know, I'm a start right there, and we gonna dig into that. We gonna dig into that. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain, y'all already know, right? Well, you already know, right? I kept the receipts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I wouldn't come on here. I wouldn't start talking, giving my game and dropping this pure dope straight off the brick directly into the bottles unless I did my due diligence. Yeah, I got the receipts, my G. I kept the receipts in my back pocket. I don't step out the front door without the receipts. So we really gonna break this thing down. We gonna break this thing down, and it's absolutely nasty work. These jail niggas, y'all got some, listen, y'all got some questions. It's some answers y'all need to come up with. Y'all got some answering to do. You YouTube jail niggas. Because again, it sound good. Yeah, them jail niggas, they get to talking, running their mouth. It sound real good until a grown man step into the building, until a grown man step into the dialogue. Now, again, I ain't got no beef with Zip. It is what it is. I ain't got no beef with Mikey B, but we gonna have a conversation. Because I'm speaking for all the grown men that didn't go to jail for 30 years. I'm speaking for all the grown men that became responsible grown men, came out the streets and became responsible grown men. You understand? Handling our candle, providing for our family. That's what we gonna praise over here. All that jailhouse shit, we ain't praising that. You went to jail for 20 years, that means you was a horrible criminal. You went to jail for 25, 30 years, that means you probably should have went to school, my G. You probably should have went and got a trade. You probably should have went and got a job because you was a horrible criminal. Oh, you did a crime, you got caught, and you did 25 years? That ain't nothing to be proud about. That ain't nothing to be proud of, my G. Sorry, listen, I'm sorry. You don't get no credit for destroying your community and then letting the white man put cuffs on you and take your black ass to prison for over 20 to 30 years. You don't get no credit for that. You don't get no love for that. We don't respect that. That means you shouldn't have been committing crimes. That's what that means. You know how many of us committed crimes and never did 20 years in prison? You know how many of us did more dirt than you and never got caught? We're going to talk about that. Big salute to the chat. Let's start right here, right now. Again, like I said, I kept the receipts. And It's a war going on outside. Yeah, it's a war going on outside in these YouTube streets where you got jail niggas versus grown ass men. Jail niggas feel like they got something over grown men because they went to prison. Nah, homie, not on my watch. That ain't gonna happen while I'm in these YouTube streets. That ain't gonna happen while I'm a part of this algorithm. And I want y'all to understand something. Oh yeah, I'm a part of the algorithm. My channel is growing organically. You can't stop that. I don't need a celebrity. I don't need an Instagram post. I don't need an Instagram like. My channel is doing what it's supposed to do because this dope is pure. My dope is straight off the brick, directly in the bottles. I don't need no help from these celebrities. I don't need none of that. When the dope is pure, it's going to sell itself. All right? So, look, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We about to have some fun with this. Because these jailhouse niggas, these YouTube jailhouse niggas, y'all got this game code. Y'all got this shit. Y'all got it fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to happen, my G. I hate, and I've been sitting back. Again, I had to redirect my energy. You know, I like to joke around. I like to play around with this content, but I needed to double back and make sure that my, you know, the message is pure. I needed to make sure that my intentions are pure. Okay? So before we get into this receipt, I just want to everybody in the DM asking about that last video, YouTube would not monetize my last video. So I took it down. If it ain't gonna go green, if it ain't gonna make money, it ain't no reason for it to be taking up space on my channel. But when I sat back and I watched that last video, you know, with Zip with the Drip and everybody else that I was talking about, I said to myself, I don't want this to be taken as a joke. I want y'all to really understand what I'm talking about. I want y'all to really take this message and put it in your pipe and smoke it. You know, I like to joke around. I like to laugh a lot. And sometimes I got to get serious. And this is a serious situation. Y'all think it's a coincidence all these jailhouse niggas is all in our algorithm? Y'all think it's a coincidence that we got sassy dudes, right? And we got jailhouse niggas taking over the algorithm. That ain't no coincidence. That's a trick and a play by the higher ups and the elites. The same way gangster rap was introduced to the environment. That wasn't no coincidence. The same way crack cocaine was put in our communities, the same way these guns was put in our communities, is the same way these jail niggas is being pushed into our algorithm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, y'all don't like when I give y'all that truth. Well, I don't care. I don't mind being the bearer of bad news. And yeah, man, you know, again, big salute to Mikey B. Big salute to Mikey B. But we gonna talk tonight, Mikey. Because y'all y'all niggas get on this algorithm, y'all get to feeling yourself, and then y'all get to talking. And I'm gonna tell you something. It was never a thing for you gang members. Back when I was young, gang members didn't want to be on camera. Gang members didn't want to be on TV. Gang members didn't want to be all in the photo, all in the video, dancing and all that, talking all on YouTube. Okay? And I'm going to explain that. You know, we paved the way for that. We paved the way for you. You know what? We gonna get right into this. Big salute to the chat. Everybody that's in here. I want to start with the home. You know what? I'm gonna start with the homie Mikey B. I was gonna start with Zippy, but for right now, I'm gonna start right with the homie Hood Love. Salute, salute. Hey, Hood Love. You know it's all love, baby. But sometimes the uncomfortable conversations gotta be had. I'm not shooting no shots at you. This ain't no declaration of war, my G. This is what grown men do. We have the uncomfortable conversations. All right? So being as though the homie Hood Love, and salute to all my fellow content creators within the algorithm. You know, it's all love. We 50,000 strong over here organically. We gonna start right here. Hood Love TV, the homie Mikey B. You the first receipt. Oh yeah. Let's get into this. Hey, hit the like button and the subscribe button already. Well over 300 in the chat. Hey, when you come in the building, tap the screen twice. Don't be a hater your whole life. All right? I be no. Yeah. Let's have this debate, Mikey. It's gonna be a beautiful debate. Let's listen to this. Go ahead and talk to the people, Mikey B. Look.
Dad in prison when he was a grown man. Homie out here being successful. He feeding his family. He getting to the money. He ain't going back to jail. He ain't shooting up his community. He ain't doing none of this shit that he used to do. These dudes is hating because they expected for us to come out here and crash out and not be successful. And they know when it comes to personality, credibility, or any of that stuff, we got them beat. Our stories are better. Our life stories is better. We realer than them. More people respect us. All you gonna hear these dudes probably try to say is, yo, they broke. They dirty. This is what you're gonna hear them try to say, right? And only because they had a time to be out here and accumulate money, accumulate things. But it still don't change who these dudes is that's talking. You can't never change that. You see what I'm saying? We can be rich today. I'm doing good. I'm financially, I ain't the best. I ain't, but I'm doing great. I'm doing better than some of these rappers y'all thinking about seeing out from working. Homie out here being successful. He feeding his family. He getting to the money. He ain't going back to jail. He ain't shooting up his community. He ain't doing none of this shit that he used to do. These dudes is hating because they expected for us to come out here and crash out and not be successful. And they know when it comes to personality, credibility, or any of that stuff, we got them beat. Our stories are better. Our life stories is better. We realer than them. More people respect us. All you gonna hear these dudes probably try to say is, yo, they broke. They dirty. This is what you're gonna hear them try to say, right? And only because they had a time to be out here and accumulate money, accumulate things. But it still don't change who these dudes is that's talking. You can't never change that. You see what I'm saying? We can be rich today. I'm doing good. I'm financially, I ain't the best. I ain't, but I'm doing great. I'm doing better than some of these rappers y'all thinking about seeing out from working. A book or something.
Now, the homie Mikey B said a lot right there. And I'm going to say this. I be in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I like to comment in the chat. I always show love, hit the like button, subscribe, all that. And one thing for sure and two things for certain, I like to listen. See, a lot of people don't like to listen because they love to hear themselves talk. So I like to listen when y'all doing your thing. Always know I'm somewhere paying attention. And when I was listening to Mikey B, I instantly disagreed. I want to start right here, and I'm gonna let Mike. I'm gonna play that again just so we can make sure we keep the context right. Nobody is hoping or ever wished that jail dudes come home and can't get on their feet. To be very honest, we wish y'all never would go to jail in the first place, so our tax-paying dollars wouldn't have to take care of y'all for those 20 years. So our tax-paying dollars wouldn't have to keep the lights on, keep the sports center on, feed y'all. Make sure y'all got medical insurance. Make sure y'all could go to the dentist for those 20 to 25 years you was in prison. So the last thing we want y'all to do when y'all get out of prison is come home and be broke or be bums. We absolutely want y'all to come home and find a way. Absolutely. You understand what I'm saying? But then it get crazy. I want to play this one more time because I want to stop Mikey in between what he was saying. Because, you go from that to talking down and trying to compare the two, and it ain't no comparison, my G. We out on the street, you in prison for 30 years. We have accumulated way more than material things, my G. Oh, yeah. We have experienced life in the real world, my G. Oh, yeah. It get way deeper than material things and financial gain. But see, you need a grown man to school you on that. You know, this is where grown men step in and correct the little homies. You know, I ain't no gang member. But when it come to this type, when it come to this right here, you gotta be the little homie talking like that. Yeah. You know what? I want to break it down easy by easy. Right? Go ahead and talk one more time, Mikey. Look.
And, you know, he met his dad in prison when he was a grown man. Homie out here being successful. He feeding his family. He getting to the money. He ain't going back to jail. He ain't shooting up his community. He ain't doing none of this shit that he used to do.
Now I want to stop you right there, Mikey. You know, you don't get no fucking cookies for coming home from prison and not shooting up your community no more. You don't get no cookies. You don't get a pat on your back for coming home from prison and not further destroying your community. See, again, man, when you dealing with grown man business, it's a harsh reality that you gotta face. That's what you supposed to do. See, let me give you some game, homie. When you, as a grown man, they're gonna tell you, you don't get no credit for being the father. That's what the fuck you supposed to do. You don't get no credit. You don't get a pat on your back for taking care of your children. Hey, homie, that's what you supposed to do. So,
Yo, he came home from prison. He ain't the
hey, bro, he done already did his part destroying the community. Respectfully. You know, Zip with the drip, he said this on his own. He shot somebody in the back of the head. He didn't run down on no police. He didn't do what his uncles and his daddy did. Zip shot another dude in poverty in his neighborhood in the back of the head. He snuck up behind him, shot him in the back of the head. You know, sold drugs in the community. So now that you do 20 years or 40 years, and then you come home, and now you expecting a pat on the back because you ain't went back to your old ways. That ain't how this work, my G. So I just wanted to stop you right there. That ain't how it work. You don't get a pat on the back. You came home and did what you were supposed to do as a grown man. Yeah, obviously you're not a good criminal. You committed a crime. You got caught. You let the white man put handcuffs on you. You let the white man spread your ass cheeks out and make you drop your nuts. So when you come home, the last thing you should want to do is go back into that situation, respectfully. Okay? Now we're going to get a little bit deeper because, again, I was in the chat trying to say this, but it ain't nothing like hearing it directly from the grown man's mouth. Yeah, I ain't going to say from the horse's mouth. I'm going to say directly from the grown man's mouth. Okay?
Yo, he was supposed to come.
Nah, nigga. You already destroyed. And Mikey, we gonna talk about you. Cause you did the same thing. Go ahead and talk a little more, Mikey. Talk to the people.
These dudes is hating because they expected for us to come out here and crash out and not be successful. And they know when it comes to personality, credibility, or any of that stuff, we got them beat.
All right, so I want to stop you right there, Mikey. I'm gonna let you talk some more. You was talking a lot.
Yo, when it come to personality, when it come to credibility, we got them.
How you figure you got us beat on personality? Come on, my G. But you know what? I ain't gonna debate the personality thing. I ain't gonna debate that. That's that's a acquired taste. Some people might like your personality. Some people might not like it, respectfully. But credibility, Mikey B, that's where you lost me at. That Mikey B.
Yo,
I ain't never, listen, I might have did a year in prison my whole life. Mikey B, my credibility is higher than yours. Just because you did 40 years in prison, your credibility is washed. Mikey B.
Yo, our credibility.
You lied to the people. That shit sounded real good, and I'm sure everybody that listened to that was like, oh man, Mikey was cooking today, until a grown man get the question in that. When a grown man get the challenge in that, Oh, it don't sound so good. Hey, Mikey B, you got some answering to do. Your credibility is washed up. Now let's talk about your credibility, Mikey B. You said that the credibility, right? You said that y'all got all this and that, but ain't you the one that was rocking with Fly Tie, a rat? Ain't you the, see, again, it's all bad with Bimmy, right? Bimmy's a rat. But just by watching his YouTube, listening to Zip with the Drip, listening to Hood Love TV, what I've learned is you was telling people that Fly Tie wasn't a rat. The whole time you knew Fly Tie was a goddamn rat. Now, where did I get this information from? The very guy that you are copping for, the very guy that you talking about, Zip with the Drip, said that Mikey B told him in prison, Fly Tie is not a rat. No, Fly Tie is a rat. You told Zip with the Drip when y'all was in prison doing the jail nigga shit that Fly Tie was a rat. Didn't you do that, Mikey B? Didn't you do that? But then you still rock with you still was rocking with Fly Tie. You was still rubbing shoulders with Fly Tie. Matter of fact, I got some more receipts, Mikey, because I don't like to just talk on my channel. That's the reason why I'm over 50,000 subscribers, because I don't just get up here running my goddamn mouth. You told Zip with the Drip that Fly Tie was a rat. Then you came home and you went to the BMW dealership with Fly Tie. Ooh-wee! Mikey B, you knew Fly Tie was a rat. You came home and you went to the Beamer. You know what? I got the receipt. Talk to the, look.
Not bad. You have fun tinkering.
Just cop that new BM.
Yeah, the only one with that interior and like the whole
BMW dealership.
got an interior. So. Or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you, Nate. We're gonna be back though.
Alright.
We're gonna be back this year.
I got it out today. It's been a crazy week. Right.
Let's have some more cars.
Thank you guys. Yep. Talk to you soon.
What's up, Alicia? Just got that the BMW dealership. Just copped it. Fresh off the lot. Look at that leather, the end package. The end package is on there. My boy Fly Tie, against the grain. You know how we do. Just copped that new BM off the lot. Glorious Dawn, what's good? You see that? Fresh off the lot. New BM. No, we don't play.
Well, it got the M package. You got the BMW with the M package. That's the Mickey Mouse package. Yeah. You knew that. Now listen to me, respectfully. We gonna make sure we keep this thing respectful, and it's all gonna be facts. Bimmy a rat. Bimmy's a confidential informant. Everybody's talking about it. But it was all good just a week ago when Fly Tie took your ass to that BMW dealership and was buying you the goddamn BMW with the Mickey Mouse package. Yeah, you said it got the M package. Yeah, M stand for Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Okay? What's my point is where we going with this? Y'all jail niggas ain't got no credibility. You jail niggas ain't credible. Grown men that been standing on grown man business out here in the real world. Yeah, that's where the credibility is at. That's where the credibility is at, my G. all you got to do is scratch the surface with these jail niggas just a little bit, and it don't add up. So somebody should have been asking in that motherfucking chat, what credibility is you talking about? Cause we gonna keep going with this. Yeah, you've been harboring rats for a long time, Mikey B. So what's wrong with them people? What's wrong with them harboring Bimmy then? Why it's wrong for them to harbor Bimmy, but you harbor Fly Tie? It only been 90 days since you exposed Fly Tie. I got the you know what? Let's talk some more about your credibility. You know, you talking about Zip with the drip, right? Let's pull Zip into this. Let's see what Zip got going on. And we're gonna get a little deeper to this, all right? Let's let Zip talk about what he think about your situation, your credibility. Since you jail niggas, we all can get along. But you gonna respect this grown man business. Yeah, you ain't gonna get on this YouTube talking sideways, talking,
Oh, they hating on us because we went to jail and our stories is better.
your stories, you got some crazy stories, Mikey. Them shits ain't credible. They crazy, but they ain't credible.
Yo, you know, we got the swag and the style and the credibility and, you know, these sidewalk niggas and they just want to be.
Nah, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? Let's let Zip, you know what? Talk to the people, Zip. Look.
B, I ain't saying they kicked you out the whip, champ. I wouldn't say that. I'm not privy to that information, whether you got kicked out the whip or not. I'm not privy to that. Why you ain't UBN no more, Mikey B? I know why you not. I know why. I know why you not the big hunter no more. I know why you took that out of the UBN and went somewhere else with it. And then the bully hall hunter niggas stayed UB. I know why that happened, Mikey B. I know. And I'm about to tell everybody. Cause ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let you put my name in the title of a video saying I messed up when I know I ain't messed up. Mikey B, you know you done fucked up, right? Cause you got a long history of fucking with the rats. 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 Mikey B, I ain't saying they kick you
Now,
out.
Mikey B. Mikey B. What's going on here, Mikey B? Yeah, I don't know. Mikey B, respectfully, brother. Respectfully. What credibility is you talking about? Yeah, you was talking real good. You was talking real good. Oh boy, you were talking real good now. Go ahead and talk to him, Mikey B. I want to let you talk to the people one more time. Because you was sounding real good. Go ahead and talk. Look.
You know, he met his dad in prison when he was a grown man. Homie out here being successful. He feeding his family. He getting to the money. He ain't going back to jail. He ain't shooting up his community. He ain't doing none of this shit that he used to do. These dudes is hating because they expected for us to come out here and crash out and not be successful. And they know when it comes to personality, credibility, or any of that stuff, that we got them beat.
That same person said you like to be with the rats, Mikey. That same person you on YouTube glazing. That's what you doing in this. You was glazing. I don't know. You was at the guy. Yeah, you was at Krispy Kreme's earlier today. You wanted a dozen glazed donuts. You was, you know what I'm saying? It's motherfucking hot and ready. You know when you go to Krispy Kreme and they listen. This ain't comedy hour. This ain't comedy hour. But you know when you go to Krispy Kreme and they got them glazed donuts, they got the sign on the window that say hot and ready. Yeah, you was hot and ready. But the same dude that you glazing right here said you got a relationship and you like to be around the rats. You can't take that shit back, Mikey B. Okay? You can't take that back, my G. What I'm saying to y'all is this. When you in jail for 20 years, you learn how to talk real good. You learn all different ways and all different angles of word semantics. That means you learn how to say things and make it sound good. It could be a bold-faced lie, but you will know how to, like, you know what I mean? You know, your word semantic game is on 1,000. It's on 1,000,000. And that's what we was hearing listening to Mikey B.
Yo, they don't want us to be successful. You know, our credibility.
All that shit all of it was a lie. All of it. Nobody's knocking Zip for getting his paper. Nobody's knocking you for getting your paper. But you gonna pay homage to even how you figured out how to get your paper. You jail niggas didn't know nothing about streaming. You jail niggas didn't know nothing about YouTube. You jail niggas didn't know that you could get monetized over here. Nigga, we paved the way for that. Yeah, so-called sidewalk niggas, academics, CJ on 32s, all type of different niggas paved the way for you jail niggas to be able to come home and make a bag. You gonna pay homage to that. Nigga, the same nigga you glazing like a Krispy Kreme donut said you was hanging around with rats. That's why you ain't a gang leader. That's why you ain't with the UBN, whatever kind of business. That's y'all business. Zip said you're fucked up. And he gonna tell everybody. Cause was he talking about Fly Tie? I think he was talking. Yeah. It was all good when he bought you that Beamer with the Mickey Mouse package on it. Had you riding around in the Mickey Mouse Beamer and all that. You talking about the seats and all that. All right? Grown man business having dialogue with these jail niggas. Now let's go to the homie Zip. You know, Mike, matter of fact, I might, you know, I could go more with these receipts when it come to Mikey B. Let's stay right here with Mikey B. Bimmy is a rat. Word on the street, in your town, in your city, Bimmy been a rat for a long time. The word that, the rumors that Bimmy been a rat been going on for a long time. Way before this YouTube shit. In your city, niggas been saying Bimmy is a rat. Now, if it served me correctly, you was defending Bimmy. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about it. Mikey B, Hood Love TV, you was defending Bimmy. You think I ain't got the receipts? Oh yeah. Cause we gonna put these jail niggas on Front Street. So the whole time, before we ever knew, I'm down in Virginia, I'm doing my duty, I'm doing my dirt, I'm handling my business. The whole time I'm in VA getting my money, y'all knew or heard that Bimmy was a rat. You didn't go get the paperwork. You didn't do your due diligence. You ain't go to the courthouse. You ain't pay the money. You ain't go find the work before you started hanging with Bimmy, before you started protecting Bimmy, before you started defending Bimmy. Zip was telling you niggas, that's why I'm saying, Zip, his word is credible. When it come to this YouTube shit, a lot of the things he say about the city, about New York, about street activity, this shit is credible. I gotta give him that. But Mikey B, your shit ain't like that. You shouldn't have never came on this YouTube and started talking like you ain't credible. I got a receipt. Let's run this receipt. Salute to the chat. Look.
Who is saying that, bro? A confidential informant known as Music, who was identified by the district attorney's office as James Adams. No, who is saying that? Who is saying that? Who put the appeal in? Oh, so the dude is saying that James Adams is the confidential informant? That the district attorney has identified that confidential informant. Who's saying it though? He answered the question. So wait a minute. The dude is saying that the DA identified him? Yeah. Oh, so no, the DA is not saying it? The dude is saying it? Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand. Yeah, said that. But if the dude is saying it and the DA is not saying it, then that's questionable, bro. Has identified that confidential information. Who's saying it, though? He answered the question. So wait a minute. The dude is saying that the DA identified him? Yeah. Oh, so no, the DA is not saying it? The dude is saying it? Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand. Yeah, said that. But if the dude is saying it and the DA is not saying it, then that's questionable, bro. I'm just being honest.
Now, I could play more of that. But you was up there defending your homie Bimmy. You was defending Bimmy, who's a rat. You was accepting BMWs with the Mickey Mouse package from Fly Tie, and he's a rat. I mean, I don't know. Hey, Mikey B, and I got more receipts, man. I got more receipts of things that's people, but I want to stay right here with the facts. You gotta, what we doing with this? Grown man business conversation versus jail talk. I'ma win this shit every time. Cause you jailhouse niggas, nah, man. Nah, that's not what we pushing to the youth. That's not what we pushing out there. Y'all niggas went to prison, you got caught. You let the white man put handcuffs on you. You did your time. That's it. You don't get pat on the back, nigga. You don't get no motherfucking stripes. Cause I could go deeper into this jail shit that you was talking. Oh, the jailhouse. I done heard some other things about you, and I'm gonna be respectful. I ain't even gonna speak about it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what Pimpish and all them boys said. They walked in your cell and saw you doing in there, Mikey B. You know what them boys said you was in there doing in that cell. You know what I'm talking about. 10 toes down or 10 toes up. Somebody had their toes up in the air. Somebody was in the buck. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I ain't going to say nothing else, Mikey. I ain't going to say nothing else about it. You jailhouse niggas ain't going to come into this algorithm and act like y'all did something. And act like y'all, nah, homie, nah, nigga, not while I'm on watch. Not while it's a grown-ass man in the building. You got mook allegations. Niggas done said some things about you. And I got multiple receipts of you defending rats. I'm going to stay right there. Mikey B, I'm going to go ahead and get up off you. I just wanted to give you that work right there. Yeah, Trooper 69, I see you in here. I'm just saying, though. Is it wrong for me to address these jail niggas? Trying to act like we don't want y'all to win. We don't want y'all to get no money. Y'all got better story. Yeah, you definitely got better stories than me. Cause it's stories about you being in the cell with your goddamn feet in the air. Yeah, you got your stories is better than mine. Yeah, I heard stories on this internet of dudes that said they walked into a jail cell and saw you. And that's what I'm about to address next. Cause Zip, he says some things that I don't respect, and he says some things that I do respect. So, Mikey B, you look at Mikey. Look at Mikey. Mikey, you gotta look a man in his eyes when he talking to you, brother. Yeah, you looking down at the floor. Don't look at the floor when a grown man step in the building. Look up. Make eye contact. Salute to the homie Mikey B. Salute to the homie Mikey B. I mean, it is what it is. You jail niggas is not, nah, nigga. Y'all followed our path. When y'all got out of prison, y'all followed our lead. Y'all followed the shit you saw us doing. Hey, you, Hassan Campbell, Zip with the drip, all you jail niggas came home and followed the lead of grown-ass men, tax-paying citizens. Yeah, let me say that. Okay? And then y'all came over here and hey, nobody ain't got no smoke with y'all. Y'all came over here. Y'all got y'all channels monetized. Salute to y'all. Get your money. All right, now let's talk. Let's move forward. Cause I might double back on Mikey, but right now I want to go to the homie Zip. Let's start right here with Zip, right? And again, I wanted to make sure that my intentions was pure when I had this conversation. Salute to Zip with the drip. I ain't locked in with Zip. I do my thing. Zip do his thing. You not gonna catch me at Krispy Kreme asking for glazed donuts like Mikey B. I ain't glazing nothing. Yeah. You ain't gonna catch me on my channel glazing one. Nah, I'm not doing no glazing. I'm gonna leave that to Krispy Kreme 24-hour hot and ready. Yeah, you can get hot and ready at Krispy Kreme. But I will give credit where it's due. Zip with the drip. He is what New York City needs. Zip with the drip is the closest y'all gonna get to that old New York City. Okay? I'm a give Zip that. You know what I'm saying? Zip came home from prison. He got on his YouTube and he's figuring it out. He's figuring it out. Salute to Zip. But Zip got the same warp mentality as Mikey B. Yeah. Yeah. Zip with the drip got the same warp mentality as Mikey B. And we gonna let Zip talk because I want to address just a couple of things and we gonna get into this. So hit the like button and all that. All right. Zip with the drip. Salute to the homie. I ain't got no hate for the homie. All love. This ain't personal. It's all business. That's what I told you in that DM. This ain't nothing but a friendly YouTube fade. It ain't nothing personal. It's all business. Talk to the people, my G. Look.
But I'm about to say this right now. Any of you sucker ass niggas that's on the internet try to discredit a jail nigga and what a jail nigga be talking about, I like to tell y'all niggas something.
My husband used to.
Now I wanna stop him right there. I'm gonna let him talk, but you know YouTube with the ads and all that. I'm gonna let the ad play, right? Now I ain't gonna skip the ad because I like to let you get your money. So I ain't gonna skip the ad. You know what I mean? You know, but nobody, well, I'm gonna speak for myself. I ain't discrediting no jail nigga. I'm not gonna discredit you. I'm gonna challenge the bullshit that y'all bring into the algorithm. That's all I'm doing. That's what a grown man's supposed to do. When I hear bullshit, I'm not supposed to let it slide and act like I didn't hear it. Oh, he's saying some bullshit, but don't worry about it. That ain't none of my business. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. Nah, homie. When I hear that bullshit, I'ma speak to it. That's what grown men do, my G. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. And the uncomfortable conversation gotta be had. It gotta be had. The war between grown men that stood on grown man business for all these years and these jail niggas that did 20, 30, 40 years in prison that's just coming home. Yeah. That shit sound cool and all that.
Yeah, I made 20 years look good.
You could never make 20 years look good, nigga. Stop lying to the people. You could never make 20 years look good. The fuck is you talking about? But you know what? Again, I'm not gonna skip the ad and all that. I want Zip to talk to the people, and we gonna get right into it. Go ahead and talk to the people, Zip. Go ahead.
2002. When I left, the bitches knew they was bitches. The niggas knew they was niggas. I came home. You bitch ass niggas, y'all got it. Niggas talking about they bitches and bitches talking about they niggas.
Now I want to stop right there, Zip. That's a lie. See what I mean when you let these jailhouse niggas talk?
Yo, when I went to jail, the niggas knew they was niggas and the bitches knew they was bitches. You know, when I come home from jail, the niggas is thinking that they bitches and the bitches is thinking they niggas.
Absolute lie. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Well, Zip said he went to jail in 2002. 2002, Zip with the Drip said he went to prison. Well, if my knowledge correct, right? If what I remember is correct, right? Biggie Smalls had transgenders in his video out there in New York City in 1995 and 1994. Yeah.
Who the fuck is this paging me at 5:46 in the morning?
Oh, I got you know what? I kept the receipts. I absolutely kept the receipts, my G. You think I didn't keep the receipts? Look, let's talk about it. Biggie Smalls, Brooklyn, New York, had a transgender in his goddamn hotel in the bed with him. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We gonna get it to a receipt. Because Zip said that men knew they was men and women knew they was women before he went to prison. Well, let's see. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Now, the question is this, Zip. Did he know he was a man or did he know he was a woman? Yeah, look. Did he know he was a man or did he know he was a woman? So what that tell me is, right? What that tell me is way before you went to prison, when you was in the street, there was transmissions running around New York City. There was men that thought they was men, women that thought they was women, and men that thought they was women as well. All in and out of New York City. But when you get up here and you let these jail niggas talk, they get drunk all on the live and all that. I'm gonna address that as well, right? They get to using these word semantics and they get to talking all good, and you listening and you saying, "Damn, that make a lot of sense, Zip." You said some shit so good, Mikey B started up. He went on his platform and repeated the same shit.
Yeah, man, because when we went to prison, then the girls started thinking they was men and the men started...
They was doing that in New York City way before y'all went to prison. Biggie Smalls had a transmission in his video in New York City in 1995. You know what? I got another receipt. Fuck it. We could go one more. Let's go one more receipt before we get into this situation. Let's do one more receipt. Fuck it. Cause I just want to get my point across when it come to this. Hold on. Let's watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Let's look at one more. Let's look at one more video. Fuck it. I don't want to do too much left and right with y'all. Hold on. Let me see if we can find this. All right. Let's see if we can find this. Big salute to the chat. And I'm gonna let Zip talk some more. I'm gonna play some more of the receipt. All right. Play some more of the receipt. All right. Play some more. But I want to let y'all now. One more before we let Zip talk, because Zip said before he went to prison, the women knew they was women and the men knew they was men. Well, look. Did that man know he was a woman or did that man know he was a man, Zip? This what was going on in New York City while you was outside, Zip. So let's not get it fucked up. Like before y'all went to prison, the streets was all good. It was a lot of respect and morals in the street. And the men knew they was men. No, y'all was playing in the village. Y'all was doing the village people way before you went to prison, Zip. But see, I'm the only one that's gonna come on this YouTube and say it. Everybody else glazing, Zip. Everybody else went to the Krispy Kreme for them glazed donuts and all that. I'm the only one that's gonna say this shit. Cause y'all wanna be zip ties. Y'all wanna be down with, y'all wanna go get the glazed donuts at the Krispy Kreme. Nah, man, this is grown man business. Y'all been having transmissions around y'all way before 2002. Zippy with the drippy. Okay, respectfully. Yeah, I digress. I digress, homie. Let's let you talk a little more. But now that's two situations where you got a female with an Adam's apple out there in New York City with the motherfucking box braids and all that. I mean, when he was getting these box braids, did he think he was a man or did he think he was a you a bald-headed lie, Zip with the hey Zippy with the drippy. You a bald-headed lie, my brother. Yeah, respectfully. You motherfucker, that's why your ass went bald. Cause you've been a bald-headed lie for the last 25 years in prison. That Zip, that's why your ass went bald-headed. I saw your pictures with your waves and all that. You used to have waves, nigga, but you was a bald-headed liar. That's why you're bald-headed. Let's go back to Zippy. Go ahead and talk to the people, Zip. Go ahead. Look.
You niggas that stayed out here 40 years. Y'all been out here 40, much harder to live out here. Y'all niggas let this shit go to shit out here. Let's get to that. Niggas ratting all over the place. Niggas acting like they can't decipher what's a rat, what's not a rat. Niggas doing all type of stuff. See these niggas putting their hands on their parents. All types of things is going on out here that wasn't going on when we was home, you heard? We left the streets in y'all niggas' hands and y'all niggas left the streets erode, nigga.
Now I wanna speak to that, right? Because he said that, you know, we can't figure out what's the difference between a rat and what's not a rat. And, you know, they left the streets in our hands and you know, and we let the streets erode and we just let the streets go into shambles because you know, we not jail niggas. You know, the jail niggas, you know, when they left, that's when the streets got left in shambles. When the jail niggas went to jail, oh, we just fumbled the streets and we could have did better. Okay? Bullshit. Now, this is where we gonna have a little bit of fun, right? I've been seeing the clips, you know, Zip with the drip and, you know, 50 Cent likes his posts and, you know, he got a lot of business with 50 Cent and all that. And, you know, he really liked 50, okay? Now, before I go any deeper, I want to just point some things out. You know, 50 was out here with us. So when you say we let the streets go into shambles, I mean, does that include 50 Cent? I mean, 50 Cent, Jada Kiss, all your favorite rappers, they never been to prison like you. They was out here with us. You know what? I'm going to do you one better. I want to show you and your man, because you said we can't decipher what's a rat and what's not. Well, look at this. Look. That's your man right there, right? Standing with a rat. Let's look at this. Look. So I guess 50 Cent couldn't tell that this dude got that rat mentality. You know, I'm just saying, BC, my angle with this is called picking and choosing. These jail niggas be talking about, yo, we would do blah, blah, blah. But as soon as one of these rappers start, they ain't got nothing to say. 50 Cent co-signed 6ix9ine. He couldn't smell the cheese 6ix9ine had in his back pocket. Yeah. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. See, let's talk about that. Before you went to prison, Zip, before Mikey B went to prison, y'all was shooting up the community. Y'all was robbing people. Y'all was selling drugs in the community. Y'all was committing y'all was committing treason on your own people. So when y'all went to jail, y'all left the community in shambles. Y'all left the community fucked up. And then y'all allowed some white boys to put handcuffs on you and send your ass into the mountains for the next 20 years. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all helped destroy the community, and then y'all left and went on vacation for the next 20 to 25 years. And then you got the audacity to come on this YouTube and act as if You know, before y'all went to prison, the streets was all, you know, the streets was a beautiful place, and y'all just had the streets all clean, and y'all mopped it up, and y'all cleaned it up, and y'all left us the streets, and it was nice and neat, and we just dirtied the streets up. No. Y'all was used as tools against your own people. And after y'all did your job for the higher ups and the elites, after the government noticed that you did your job, oh, he killed another black person. Now we're going to make millions of dollars off free labor. Put his ass in prison. Oh, Mikey B. He shot up a whole corner with a whole bunch of innocent people standing out there. Shot up a whole bunch of fucking people. Fly Tie, he killed the innocent man shopping in the grocery store, trying to provide and feed his family. Oh, they did the job. Good work, niggas. Good work, you jail. You know what? Put their ass in prison. And now we gonna make hundreds of thousands of dollars off you treasonous. Yeah, treason, nigga. Traitors to your own community. And now you get on this YouTube, right? You get a little motion and you try to change the narrative. You try to rearrange history.
Oh, we was out here, and then when we left, y'all.
Nah, it was fucked up when y'all left because y'all fucked it up. You forgot that you shot somebody, killed them. You forgot that you was poisoning your community, selling heroin. All you rap about is heroin, quinine, dope, and dog food. Zip with the drip. That's all you rap about is selling dog. You forgot when you used to sell dog food to your community? Listen, respectfully, this is the hard conversation. I ain't got no hate. I understand everybody make mistakes. Listen, I understand that everybody goes through their journey. I understand that and I respect that. I went through my journey. I was brainwashed for some times. You understand what I'm saying? But I learned very early. I will never let them crackers get 20 years out of me. I straighten up my life before I do that. I go straight and narrow before I let them crackers get 40 to 20 to 30 years of hard labor, private prison money out of me. Yeah, I'll go get a job. I'll go get a trade. I'll work. I'll figure this shit out. I'll become a responsible adult before I let these crackers send me to prison for 25 years and get 25 years worth of slave labor out of me. But then you got these dudes that been in prison for the last 20 years smoking deuce. That nigga Zip is an ex-deuce head, respectfully. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm only speaking the truth. Zip with the drip been smoking K2 for the last 20 years. Do you know what K2 is? Do you know what fucking deuce is? Why you think Zip eyes is cocked? Why you think his eyes is cocked like a pistol? Why you think Zip with the drip? Why you think his eyes always get cocked like a pistol? Because he been smoking K2. That's damn near worse than crack, nigga. K2, synthetic marijuana, is damn near, you know what? Zip with the drip. Ask ChatGPT the dangers of K2. Since you like to talk to ChatGPT all the time, since you like to talk to ChatGPT and you like to ask ChatGPT the dangers and the consequences of smoking K2 for 20 fucking years. Do that for me. This would happen when a grown man walk in the room. You jail niggas get to talking that shit like y'all on that shit. But y'all been being baby for the last 20 years. Somebody been washing your clothes. Somebody been getting your mail for you. Somebody been bringing you lunch, dinner, and breakfast. Somebody been paying for you to have 3 hots in a cot. Somebody been making sure the cable is on. Somebody been making sure the lights is on. Somebody been making sure the water is on. So you can brush them dirty ass teeth. So you and your jailhouse inmates, so y'all can watch the Super Bowl. So y'all can watch the playoffs. That's why y'all don't like what I'm saying. Cause the shit y'all on, y'all niggas ain't grown. Hey nigga, tell me, y'all ain't on grown man business. The shit y'all niggas is taking baby steps right now. And that's a beautiful thing. Mikey B, you taking baby steps, homie. You taking babies. Yo, I would have told Fly Tie, give me the paper, homie. 20,000, 30,000. Keep that little baby ass Beamer. Yeah, that little motherfucking Mickey Mouse Beamer with the M package and all that. I'm good on that. See, you taking baby steps. So you let another man, a rat, take you to a dealership. You all on you got the camera out like the side piece and all that. You was acting like the mistress and all that. Yo, we at the dealership right now, BMW. You know what I mean? You see the seats, my dude, Fly Tag, them bought me the, you like the motherfucking baby mama. This the hard conversation. This is the hard conversation. This is, you know what? Let's let Zip finish talking. But you go ahead and talk, Zip. Talk to the people. Look.
Nigga used to go outside. Nigga, I don't care what ghetto you was from in America. Nigga used to go outside his crib. 2-3 weeks, he got a land. You niggas let the streets go away. Hey, nigga can't do that no more. Nigga used to go outside and get $500 in front of his crib. Now, it'll take you 2 weeks standing out there trying to get $500, nigga.
You know why? Y'all could go outside and make $500 because you was selling poison to your people. The white man allowed you to go out there, sell dope, poison, crack, whatever, to your people and make that little measly $500, nigga. Now the white man is saying that ain't profitable. Y'all done enough damage. We don't need y'all to be able to. You can't go out there and make $500, nigga. Go get a job. Pay taxes. You've done enough damage to your community. You've destroyed your community enough. That ain't got nothing to do with us, Zip. It ain't our fault that you can't go out in front of your crib and make $500. You've done enough damage, my G. You killed people out there in front of your mama apartment. You sold drugs out there in front of your mama's apartment. You destroyed the community. The white man is saying, y'all can't go out there and make that money no more. Don't have a problem with us. See, the thing is, you want to talk to us, but you won't talk to that white man like that, little Zippy. Yeah. Oh, y'all niggas, done, all niggas. And then soon as the white man, yes, sir. No, sir. No, y'all niggas. When the white man tell you to spread your ass cheeks and drop your nuts, ask him what he was in there doing. Yes, sir. No, sir. So redirect that energy, homie. Yeah. Go out there and do it. Yeah, you was spreading your ass cheeks and dropping your nuts for that white man. You ain't have no problem. Nigga, you ain't go to the hole one time for fighting the goddamn police because you wasn't spreading your ass and dropping your nuts. You didn't go one time in 20 years and say, you know what? I ain't doing that today. Mr. Zip with the drip, we need you to spread your ass cheeks and drop your nuts. I ain't doing that today. Well, listen, Mr. Zip, we're gonna have to subdue you. We're gonna have to detain you and take your black ass to. Well, do what you gotta do. You ain't do that one time in prison, but you on this YouTube talking all. You ain't talk to Blue Boy like this. Hey, yo, what we doing? This why y'all don't like when I talk like this. Hey, Zip, you ain't have this energy. Hey, I got the fuck, you know what? I got the receipts. You know I do. You know I got the receipts. You know, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on now. Hold on. Let's see what we got. See what we got right here. You know I got the receipts, nigga. You didn't talk like that when Blue Boy was at your cell, nigga. We gonna stay right here with Zip, man. Go ahead and talk your talk, Zip. All right, go ahead and talk your talk, my G. Let's see what you got. Talk to the people, man.
You niggas let the streets go to shit, nigga. Fuck is y'all niggas talking about? Y'all niggas ain't do nothing out here. Y'all niggas let the streets. Y'all niggas talking about y'all niggas was surviving out here. None of y'all niggas did no thriving out here. Y'all niggas just survived out here. Y'all niggas let the streets. We left the streets. Y'all niggas don't like jail niggas because jail niggas is still standing on principle. Jail niggas don't want to associate with no rats. Jail niggas don't want to associate with no blades. Jail niggas is standing on that.
That's what jail. Okay, well, let's just see what the jail niggas is doing. Let's see what the jail niggas is doing. Because he said jail niggas don't want to associate with rats and they don't want to associate with no blades. Let's see what the jail niggas is doing. Go ahead and see. Let's see what the jail niggas is doing. Go ahead and talk to the people.
Just got that the BMW dealership. Just copped it. Fresh off the lot. Look at that leather, the end package. The end package is on there. My boy Fly Tie against the grain. My boy Fly Tie. My boy Fly Tie. My boy Fly Tie. My boy Fly Tie against the grain. My boy Fly Tie against the grain.
Don't look like morals and principles to me, Zip. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. There is an underlying war that is brewing between these jail niggas and grown men that stand on grown men business. It's looking like Zip is the voice for these jail niggas, and I'm absolutely the voice for grown men. Grown men. Hey, listen, let me describe what this is. Let me kind of break this down, right? We all come out of poverty. We all grew up in these harsh environments where we had dudes like Mikey B. We had dudes like Zip with the drip, you know, shooting up the block, shooting up the community, selling drugs in the community. And being as though that we were products of our environments, we might have dibbled and dabbled in some illegal activity. Grown men, I'm talking for the grown men. When we were younger, we dibbled and we dabbled in a little bit of illegal activity. You understand? We ain't scot-free when it come to that. But it didn't take long for us to understand that shit is played out. These niggas is not making no money like that. These niggas was not rich. Mikey B was not rich when he went to jail. Zip with the drip was not no big time drug dealing rich nigga when he went to prison. And that's how it is for like 95% of these jail niggas. And when we noticed that and we realized that, we made a beeline. We went to school. We went and got a job. We became responsible adults within the community.
Yo, y'all is just surviving out here.
Survive? No, you are surviving. That shit you doing on your grandmama's couch, that's surviving. Go out and get an apartment out there in New York City and put that shit in your name, Zip. Get off your grandma's couch. Go get your own space. Show us you a grown man on grown man business. You know that apartment is probably, your grandma probably paid that motherfucker off. Or that's an old apartment. It's probably like on set rent. It's a set rent for that apartment. You ain't paying the full cost to live in New York City, nigga. Stop fronting for these people. Stop trying to paint a narrative. You ain't doing it for real, nigga. Respectfully, and salute to your grandma for leaving you some generational wealth. You should be thankful for that. Your grandmama, you know how many people, bro, that's a rare find right there for a dude to come home from prison and his grandmama left him some generational wealth. Stop acting like you not on grown man timing, homie. Go put your name on a lease and pay that full rent. And let's see how, yeah, let's get to that. Yeah, let's get to that. You know, we dabbled and we did things and we became victims of our environment. We became product of our environment. But it didn't take long for us to realize this ain't it. You know what? I'm going to go get a construction job. You know what? I'm going to go get a CDL license. I'm going to go get my plumber's certification. I'm going to go get a HAZVAT certification. I'm going to go to get an electrician's certification. I'm going to go get some credentials and I'm going to go get me a nice high paying job. You know, I want to say this, right? Like, I don't know 10 toes down or nothing like that, but I do know that he works for like the courts or he works for the MTA out there in New York. That's a good fucking job. So until you stand in a real big dog business, you can't tell us we was out here. So no, you surviving, nigga. That's what you doing. You ain't, I can't sit back and let one of these, you jail niggas ain't gonna come disrespect with grown men. It's grown men paying the full fucking mortgage, paying the full rent out there in New York City. That's what grown man business is. That shit you doing, homie, sitting up here smoking and drinking on your grandmama's couch. Nigga, we don't respect that. You better call 50 and tell 50 shoot you a package, nigga. You better get in the DM, tell 50 or Cameron, shoot you a package, my nigga. Shoot you an ounce or two. Shoot you something to your, yeah. But as long as you sitting on your grandma's couch talking to us, don't talk about surviving, nigga. Go get your own apartment, and I guarantee you, them couple of dollars you got, they'll be in the wind. You won't be able to make it, nigga. Your ass will be underwater, nigga. Go get your own apartment, pay your own rent. Your ass will be underwater. I'm gonna let my man talk for a few more minutes, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Big salute to the chat. But yes, this is a necessary conversation. Don't let these jailhouse niggas come home and fake the funk, talk you out of position.
Yeah, you know, I'm financially, my finance.
Nigga, shut up, nigga. You prove it that you, nigga. Is you paying the mortgage? Is your girlfriend paying it? Is your wife paying the rent? Nigga, I ain't gonna get in your business like that. But don't get out here talking. Soon as you started talking about finances, you started stuttering, Mikey. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to that. You was talking real good about zip with the drip and blah, 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 and the credibility. You was talking real good. Soon as the word finances came out your mouth, you started stuttering. You thought I didn't notice that. Oh, yeah, I'm a big dog. Those 20 years you was in prison, homie, I earned this shit. You don't get to just come out here and talk that shit on the YouTube. Fuck, hey, talk a little bit more, Zip. I'm gonna let you talk a few more minutes. Go ahead, look.
Yeah, jail niggas still say excuse me. Y'all niggas don't even say excuse me out here. Jail niggas still got their morals and their principles intact. Y'all niggas don't like that. That shit upsets y'all niggas. That's why y'all niggas always on the internet talking about jail niggas. We don't be on the internet. Oh, yo, y'all sidewalk niggas this. Y'all sidewalk niggas that. We only talk about y'all when y'all say something about us. Other than that, we don't care about what y'all got going on. Do y'all, whoop-dee-do. Whatever you got going on, whoop-dee-do. We don't care. Yeah, whatever you got going on, whoop-dee-do. We don't care. Y'all niggas always talking about us, though. We don't care about the niggas that stayed out here all of these years and did y'all. Do you? Yeah, dude, did you send your friends that was in jail some money? You bitch-ass nigga? That's the only thing we asking y'all niggas. Other than that, we don't care what y'all niggas did.
Now, one thing I will give Zip, I said this a long time ago. That nigga's a comedian. Hey Zip, if you get with Charleston White, y'all niggas could travel to motherfucking United States doing a comedy show, your ass would get rich. You could get rich doing this comedy shit. You understand? Yeah, but it ain't no whoop-de-doo. Yeah, so you trying to underplay what niggas. It's harder to live in the real world than it is to be in prison. So you got to reverse that. What you jailhouse niggas is doing, whoop-de-doo. Nigga, we don't care. Nigga, what you jailhouse niggas do after 20 years in prison, whoop-de-doo, nigga. This what you supposed to be doing. You supposed to get some money. You supposed to get some jobs or get some money or whatever you doing. You supposed to be paying your fucking bills. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo, nigga. Y'all niggas get out here, get to acting like we supposed to. Yo, we don't even talk about you. No, y'all talk about us. I peep that. You, Mikey B, few other you jailhouse niggas. And I want to say this. I want to end with this. Hey, Zip, I don't know what the fuck going on, but you drinking that Douce shit all on the camera. Y'all niggas, hey, boy, this YouTube shit is washing y'all boys up, man. I ain't gonna bullshit you, man. This YouTube shit is washing y'all niggas up. You been smoking K2 for 20 years. Now you smoking weed and you drinking Douce. And then you want to talk to us like you got some time. Nah, nigga, hey, boy, you about as bad as a motherfucking dope head. Yeah, we don't listen to alcoholics and dope heads, nigga. Yeah, that's some shit y'all did in prison. Y'all was telling your war stories and talking about what y'all was doing on the streets and smoking K2, getting high. On the real streets in the real world. Hey, nigga, we don't listen to dope heads and crackheads and shit like that, man. We tell y'all niggas, go get out of here, man. I know they ain't told. I'm telling you. You smoke K2 for 20 years. You're smoking goddamn loud nose. And you're drinking goddamn Douce. Boy, you're fried, brother. Your motherfucking brain, that shit is noodles. This nigga frontal cortex is goddamn ramen noodles, man. Yeah, this nigga frontal lobe is marshmallows. That K2, boy, hey, I'm telling you, K2 is, you're fucked up. Mikey B, I'm gonna step back to you just for 2 more seconds, and we gonna let you go, and we gonna let you talk, and then we gonna get up out of here. Big salute to the chat. Let's look at this. Go ahead and talk to her, Mikey.
A book or something. You know, he met his dad in prison when he was a grown man. Homie out here being successful. He feeding his family. He getting to the money. He ain't going back to jail. He ain't shooting up his community. He ain't doing none of this shit that he used to do. These dudes is hating because they expected for us to come out here and crash out and not be successful. And they know when it comes to personality, credibility, or any of that stuff, we got them beat.
Look who he got in the background right there. Look right here and look right here. You was glazing, bro. You was glazing. Yeah, fall back, man. You ain't gotta. That man called you a rat. He said you harbor rats. He told us that 2 years ago about you, Mikey B. He told us about what you had going on in the prison with Fly. I didn't even know who Fly Tie was until Zip with the Drip exposed what you had going on with a rat. Then you lied and said you didn't tell him. Then you came back and said you can't remember if you told him. Yeah. You fucked up. Hey, well, let me see if I got another receipt before we get up out of here. I think, this what you was talking about, Zip. Let's see what let's play this receipt. Look.
When I was on your live, you said I shot at them try to shoot you. You said I shot at them try to shoot you in the mess hall after homies try to shoot you in the field house. 2 shots in a row and you ain't do nothing. They try to shoot you in the field house. You came out, try to go to chow and get some chow, and they fired on you in the mess hall. You don't get busy. You soft. You don't get busy, bro. You don't got no stories of getting busy. I'm not saying, in the streets when you got a gun, a lot of y'all little niggas in the streets that got guns think y'all gangster because you got a gun and that makes you gangster. A gun don't make you gangster. A gun don't make you gangster. It's what you do when you don't got the gun, sucker.
So I'm just speaking to the credibility. We don't know what y'all niggas going on. 1 minute you're glazing, the next minute you goddamn calling him a sucker. You saying he's soft. Your credibility is washed up. You ain't got no motherfucking credibility, nigga. Yeah, leave that word out your vocabulary. Don't you come back in these YouTube streets talking about credibility, nigga. Let that be the last time you talk about credibility. Yeah, let that be your last goddamn time talking about that. Don't say credibility ever again. Don't you use that goddamn word. Don't you say credibility again ever in your life. All right? Now I'm going to close with this, man. Salute to Mikey B, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all the subscribers over there. Make sure y'all go check Mikey B out. He's I think he approaching like 7,000 subscribers. Keep grinding, my G. Yeah, do this shit organically so you can get your numbers up. Big salute to Zip with the drip. He's approaching 50,000 subscribers. If he ain't already at 50K, let me see. Yeah, he got like a couple hundred. Y'all know, subscribe to Zip, man. Get that man to 50,000. Big salute to Harlem Legend. He just hit 50,000. Yeah. We all just crossing the line of 50K. Channels is growing. Mine's growing organically. Big salute to Harlem Legend. Again, credibility. 1 minute I'm hearing Zip saying Harlem Leggings, calling the man Harlem Leggings. And now all I see is Zip reacting. I strike your goddamn channel. Yeah. If I was Harlem Legend, Zip, I strike your goddamn channel. Your little reaction videos, you can't use my shit. You better go get it somewhere. I'll strike your shit. Put your ass out of here. Yeah, you call me Harlem Leggings and then gonna use my goddamn content to push your little reactions and all that. I would have put a strike on your goddamn channel, nigga. Yeah, put you out of here. I would have did you like Mav Hoffa. Strike your motherfucking name. Yeah, big salute though. Big salute to Harlem Legend. He's well over 50,000 subscribers. We about neck to neck. Big salute to Zip. You know what I'm saying? He approaching 50,000. I think he got a couple of joints he need to do to get to that 50,000. Zip already, he got some motion. He gonna hit 50,000 in no time. Zip gonna milk this Bimmy situation as he should. Yeah. Hey, Zip, you need to be talking about Bimmy for the next 40 days. He was a confidential informant for 40 years. Make content on his ass for 40 days and get here. You might get 100,000 subscribers. You do that. So big salute to Zip. Big salute, 050, China Bremen, all that. A lot of jail niggas. Yeah, I've been to jail, but I ain't no jail nigga. Yeah, 050, China Bremen, that's a jail nigga. Zip with the drip, Bimmy. All you jail niggas got weird allegations. Shit. Just don't play with us grown men. Watch your mouth about credibility and all that. Watch your goddamn mouth when you talking about what grown men do in grown man business. Because I'm going to speak for that. With that being said as well, salute to all the black men raised in poverty, that we were products of our environment, that shook the system, that did our dirt. We might have went to jail for a couple of months. We might have did 6 months here, 4 months there, but we ain't never let the white man put cuffs on us for 20 years. Big salute to all the men out there that ducked the trap, ducked the maze, got out of the net. Big salute to y'all. I want y'all to hear that directly out of my mouth. I want y'all to understand. Ain't no jail nigga gonna trump that. Stayed out here all these motherfucking years with your mama, with your grandmama, with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your children, with your family. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to that. That's the top of the mountain. A motherfucker went to jail for 20 years, you lost, nigga. You lost. You let the white man beat you. You lost. I don't give a fuck. That's you. That ain't gonna get no play in my ride. You went to prison for 25 years, nigga. You lost. Yeah, you lost, homie. Respectfully. Game over. Checkmate. The white man, the higher ups and the elites, they checkmated your ass. You destroyed your community, and then you went and did 20 years in prison and let the white man milk you. Let the white man spread your ass cheeks. Let your white man cuff your nuts. You lost. And if nobody ain't gonna tell you that, Grown Man Business TV is gonna tell you that. I'ma tell you that, because that's what a grown man's supposed to do. Hey, yo, homie, listen, man. Respectfully, man. You know, maybe you should have made a decision not to be a criminal, because obviously you are a terrible and a horrible criminal. You committed a crime, got caught, did 25 years. Man, you crazy as fuck. You supposed to went to school or something. Criminality is not your forte. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Zip, I like that word. Hey, Zip, I like that word. Forte. Being a criminal is not your forte. You know what I'm saying? China Brim, Harlem, not even Harlem. Harlem ain't no jail nigga like that. 05, 10 Toes Down, Mikey B. Y'all wasn't good at jail. Y'all was terrible criminals. So salute to all my niggas that stayed out of prison, dodged the jail, dodged the cell, made a motherfucking way in this hard world. Nigga, it's hard to live out here. Salute to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me tonight. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, man. You can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and you know I suggest you tap in. Now, listen, I suggest you tap into this Grown Man business. I suggest you tap into this Grown Man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick, directly into the bottles. Yeah, straight off the brick, directly into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, and we not dressing nothing up. I'm only here to give you this game straight raw, my G. Straight raw. You know what I mean? No fentanyl, no baking soda, no quinine. We ain't water whipping this dope, and we ain't counter whipping this dope. I'm only here to give it to you straight raw, my G's. All right? Anytime you hear jail nigga talking about credit or credibility, you need to question that.
Yo, we got all the credibility in the world.
I need to look into your background, nigga. I need to check your paperwork. You didn't rat, but your closest homies rat. Mikey B. Fly Ty was a rat and Bimmy was a rat. Those was your homies. Birds of a feather, they do flock to... my bad. My bad. I ain't saying all that. I ain't, you know what I mean? Word, I ain't saying all that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, though.
Yo, you niggas is just blah, blah.
Nah, nigga, nah.
Yo, when we left the streets, the men knew they was...
No, they didn't. Men didn't know they was men, and women didn't know they was women when you left the streets. Biggie Smalls can prove that. Yeah, y'all was out there doing the village people dance. You know, the YMCA out there in New York City and all that. Don't act like before you went to prison. No, when you was out in 1997, 98, 99, 2000, and 2001, it was Transformers all in and out your community. Yeah, Biggie was laid up with one, ain't no telling. I'm just saying, I'm just saying respectfully. I don't know. I'm just saying though. All right. Big salute to the chat. Let me see where we at with this, man. That was a good one. Feel real good about that. Yeah. I can't lie. I feel real good about that. Make sure y'all hit the like button. and the subscribe button before y'all exit the building. All right, I got some moves to make. I got some things to do. 20,000 on this one. I like that. I'm good with that 20K. Hit the draw. Hit that little red button and pull it back. Replay this live stream. Oh, I mean, I had to put you niggas on the grill tonight. It's the weekend. I felt like chopping and grilling you niggas up. Yeah, extra barbecue sauce for you jailhouse niggas out here on these YouTube streets. Extra motherfucking barbecue sauce on these jailhouse niggas. Yeah, yeah. It's all good, all right? Yeah, Juke My Box, I see you in here. JP, I see you in here. Product Supply, Gail Brown, I see you in here. Y'all already know how we giving it up. Trooper 6'9", Big Wrenches, I see y'all in here. All right? Miss Love Lace, huh? Yeah, we in here. So, you already know how I do, man. You already know how I give it up. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, man. You can tap in, tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in. Gang.